It's time for another edition of the National Youth Baseball Championships Organization of the Month, where we take a look inside some of the different travel ball organizations around the country and the inner workings inside them. I'm Nathan Klinkenbeard, and I'm pleased to be joined today by John McAdams with the Tri-State Arsenal. He's the Director of Baseball Operations. And John, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Appreciate you guys reaching out to me.
Absolutely. So, if you could kind of just start off, tell us a little bit about your organization and where you guys stand heading into the 2018 season.
Okay, so we're based out of New Jersey. We've been around for about 17 years now, starting with the AAU circuit, evolving into bigger and better tournaments like the NYBC, Perfect Game, and stuff like that. So, we've been fortunate enough to have some pretty talented players and teams go through our program now for about, like I said, 17 years. So, going into the 2018 season, we've actually grown and have expanded a little bit as far as our reach within our region, and then also a little bit nationally. So our team's strengths have now even become bigger strengths, just not in our region, but throughout the country as well.
Great, and as coaches, and I know you're a coach within the organization as well. So, what are you guys trying to instill in your players to help them succeed not only on the field but off the field as well?
Sure. We have what's called our Arsenal Way. So loyalty, commitment, and integrity with everything that you do, whether it's baseball, school, life in general. Just having loyalty, obviously, to the program, to their parents, to their friends, etc. Commitment. So we have a big emphasis on player development through our player development program, and to come in each and every day when they step in, whether it's our facility, the fields that we use for practices, and then garner when we go to tournaments, just that hard work ethic, grinding, and showing everybody throughout the country what the Northeast is about.
So John, your 13U team now, 13U here in 2018, we got to see them as 11U at NYBC. They won the championship. You got to see them last year as 12U. I know you guys made the semifinals. Also won Perfect Game as 12U. So you're head coach of that 13U team. Talk a little bit about those guys and what you're expecting from them this season.
Sure. The core of those guys, they've been together with Tri-State Arsenal since they've been about 8. And then along the way, you kind of add a guy here, add a guy there. That's the way every year kind of is. With success comes more guys wanting to come play, etc. And then also the difference once you go from a 50-70 field to the 60-90. Some kids grow, some kids don't grow. So there's sometimes additions, sometimes subtractions. I've seen over the winter, actually going into the fall, first season on the 60-90. We went down to a Perfect Game World Series and again faced Kangaroo Court in the finals. And it was a good battle. Being for 60-90, we actually were up 5-1 and ended up losing a tight one. So they're becoming our nemesis with regards to a couple of things. But the growth that the kids have had physically over the winter is a big part now as we move forward to the 60-90 field and transitioning into that. So their hard work and obviously their dedication to the program now is also turning into their growth in physicality and so forth too. So
great. And obviously you guys have other teams within your organization. So what other teams should we be keeping an eye on here in 2018?
Right now we're pretty strong at 11U. 12U will be strong once again. Obviously the 13U team that we just mentioned, and then as we go up, our 2020s. 2021s are pretty good as far as that. Our 2019 team should potentially have a special year. They're right now 16 out of the 17 guys are committed to make a couple good runs down at Perfect Game at the World Bat and stuff too. So our 2018 class will come June. So they won't be playing with us any longer, but it should be one of, if not the strongest MLB draft class that we've had throughout our history too.
I got to ask you about last year's NYBC and Joey Bogart's home run. I know to propel you guys to the semifinals. You guys were down in the 6th inning. You come back. I think you were 3 runs down. You come back. You tied the game, and then Joey hits that home run, that walk off home run. Just kind of describe that moment. You guys were playing on TV. I mean, is that one of the most exciting plays you've seen and you've been a part of? Just
Oh,
kind of describe it for me.
it was actually unbelievable. In that inning itself, the kids made me look like a genius. I pinch hit twice, once with Eddie Copper, and he hit a double in the right center field gap, and then a couple batters later, who knows? I get Joey to pinch hit, and he hits a walk off homer. So they make me look like a genius, but just to be able to. It was a teachable moment actually, and never to give up on the game, keep grinding through at bats, make good pitch selection when you're at the plate and so forth, and just continue that pitch by pitch mentality that the game's never over until it's over.
Well, very good. I appreciate it, John. And so, for the viewers watching, if they want to learn a little bit more about Tri-State Arsenal, where can they go? What
Sure.
website, social media? Where are you guys?
Sure, they can check us out. We're on Twitter, obviously, Instagram, and then our website, www.tristatearsenal.com.
All right, very good. Well, thank you so much. Pleasure having you. Thanks for joining us, and we're looking forward to watching you guys here in 2018.
Absolutely. Thank you, Nathan, for your time. We appreciate it as well.